First Battle of El Alamein, July 1 to 27, 1942, was a battle between the Axis powers, Germany and Italy, under the command of Erwin Rommel, and the Allied forces, British, Australian, New Zealand, South African Union, and British India, under the command of Claude Auchinleck during the North African campaign of World War II. During the battle, the Allies managed to stop the second, and final, offensive of the Axis forces into Egypt near the town of El Alamein, located 106 kilometers from Alexandria. After the defeat in the Battle of Gazala in June 1942, the British Eighth Army began its retreat from Gazala to Mersa Matruh, 160 kilometers from the Egyptian border. On June 25, the head of the Middle East Command, General Claude Auchinleck, replaced Neil Ritchie as the commander of the Eighth Army. Auchinleck decided not to engage in battle with Erwin Rommel at Mersa Matruh, as this position was open and vulnerable from the south. He led the troops to the city of El Alamein, which was located 100 miles to the east. This place was advantageous for defense. 64 kilometers to the south of El Alamein lay the Waterless Qattara depression, which excluded the use of tanks from the southern flank, as well as reduced the width of the front requiring defense. The order to transition to El Alamein caused confusion within the 10th and 13th Corps, who were torn between the desire to strike the enemy and the intention to avoid getting trapped at Mersa Matruh. The result was poor coordination of actions between the two corps and their units. The 2nd New Zealand Division found itself surrounded by the 21st Tank Division at Minker. However, on June 27, it managed to break through the encirclement with no serious losses and joined the rest of the 13th Corps at positions near El Alamein. The lack of coordination in actions led to the retreat of the 13th Corps, opening up the southern flank of the 10th Corps to enemy forces. As a result, the 10th Corps suffered heavy losses, including the 29th Infantry Brigade, which lost a significant portion of its soldiers. Auchinleck creates a reliable defense across the El Alamein line by positioning fresh troops, the 1st South African and 2nd New Zealand Divisions, which did not participate in the Battle of Gazala, at the ends of the line, and also constructing trenches for infantry and artillery. By the time Rommel's forces arrived, June 30, Auchinleck had added the 18th Indian Infantry Brigade and the 8th Indian Infantry Division to the two divisions at the ends of the El Alamein line.